For more information, see the description below. Namaste. गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कविनां उपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणं ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सिद्धसादनम् ॐ गणपतये नमः. Yes.
We'll finish today.
Yes.
We have to finish.
Yes. Let's go. We are on 31.
Yeah.
This is going to be page 29.
Nidarsanam, example is over. Nidarsanam means example. Through the example, we are establishing a theory that which is not yet established. So the people understand that theory with the support of the Nidarsanam example. Okay? Next one. Nirvacana. The word itself is giving us nirvacana. Niśeṣeṇa. 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 Sanskrit. Right, Sanskrit. Niśeṣeṇa.
You will take a little bit more time.
Niśeṣeṇa. Vakśyate.
Vakśyate.
Iti. Nirvacanam. Being told clearly, in bracket, definition. So Nirvacanam is giving definition to the things.
So it was explained there in the back of the book that in this case the example was only for scholars to understand, not necessarily to common lay
Yeah,
people.
that is why Nidarsanam is given before. So Nirvacanam is generally for the people who are learning the science technically.
Okay.
But Nidarsanam is the way of expression, understanding, which is suitable for everybody.
Okay.
Understood? So Nirvacanam is scholastic,
Yes.
but Nidarsanam is normal.
Yes.
I hope you understood.
Yes.
Clear. That one. You read that definition. Nidarsanam.
It's here.
Tat syānnirvacanaṃ. Split the word syānnirvacanaṃ.
This is it. Syāt.
See, you know it.
Yeah, I know it. This one. Syāt.
Plus nirvacanam. Syāt plus nirvacanam. The first letter followed by any fifth letter. First letter will be changed into fifth letter.
syānnirvacanaṃ.
Nirvacanam.
Yena.
Vākyāsyaārthaḥ. Split. Vākyāsyaārthaḥ. You think
Is it going to be syāt again in artha? Vakśyate.
One minute.
Okay.
Don't jump into that. Vākyasyārthaḥ, you read twice, you can know how it can be split. Too fast, together you read. Vākyasyārthaḥ.
Vakśyate. Vakśyate.
Vakśyate vai? Vākyasya, Ramasya, Krishnasya, Govalasya, Shashti. Vākyasya plus arthaḥ. Savarna Gurga Sandhi. Sya is which vibhakti?
You said it was Shashti.
So Vākyasya plus arthaḥ, Vākyasyārthaḥ. Vākyasya means statement. Arthaḥ means subject matter. Pradarśyate. Shown. Showing.
Shown, pradarśyate, shown.
Yes. Showing the subject matter in a statement.
Showing
the subject matter in a statement or term, is called nirvacanam.
Okay.
Read the example.
Technical parlor. Read the example. Page 20.
Write down. Nirvacana should be
Yes.
purely scientific
Yes.
and scholastic.
Okay. Okay. Example.
Come on, read. Sharirarohana.
Okay, arohana. Ava. Vinchya.
Achintya.
Okay. Achintya.
Prabhavitaya.
Okay. Prabhavitaya.
Asmin. Prabhavitaya.
Prabhavitaya. Asmin.
Asmin.
Okay.
Sambhavacha. Nirūha. This is the definition for which vasti? Nirūha vasti.
Okay.
Understood? So they are defining what is nirūha vasti. What is nirūha vasti? You see, sharira.
Okay.
Sharira arohanau avachintya aprabhava tayam asmin uha sambhavat.
Okay.
It is called nirūha.
Okay.
What is the meaning of sharira arohanau?
Aroha, I have seen this word. It's related to
Climbing.
Okay.
Arohana means climbing.
Okay.
Sharira arohana means entering into the body.
Yes.
Where the nirūha vasti will reach generally?
The large intestine. See, it goes up. As I told.
That's why I told you. Understood?
Yes.
So in that it reaches achintya prabhavataya. You cannot simply imagine how it is going. Chintya prabhava, it is not chintya prabhava, it is achintya prabhava, beyond the thinking, because your machine will reach only up to that. After that it is climbing onto the body in a prabhava of its ability of the medicine to reach over there.
Okay.
Achintya prabhava. So how can you imagine? You are not seeing, it is climbing.
Okay.
Right? You are not visualizing it is climbing. Then how it is? You are uhama. Uha.
Okay.
You are uha pratyaya yesterday we wrote.
Yes.
So from the symptoms you will understand that yes, it is climbed over there.
Okay.
Because of that one, nirūha. See, the word nirūha is there. Nihi plus uha, nirūha. Nihi is the prefix. In that one, when you read uha, if you add, you will become nirūha.
Okay.
So the terminology meaning is why it is nihi. Nihi means it is always completely entering into the body.
Okay.
As that which is not pratyaksha and it is being understood through uha,
Okay.
that vasti is called nirūha vasti.
Okay.
See how technically he has defined the term nirūha. Why that vasti is called nirūha? It's very clear. It is sharira arohanau achintya. As it is entering into the body is not simply imaginable, it is purely uha with the karya karana bandha, benefit and etc. Seeing that only we can say the climbing of the vasti, that which is reaching up to that level. Okay? That is the reason that vasti is called nirūha. Asthavana, nirūha, and which is the next vasti?
Sneha.
Sneha vasti. So sneha vasti, as we are applying sneha, it is sneha vasti. But nirūha vasti is also can be called as kashaya vasti. But nirūha, the terminology they used because it is entering into the...
It's reaching the whole system, even though physically it's not acting the whole body.
Correct.
And the vata is
So
working
it can be understood only through uha. Got it?
When you were reading, I understood the first time that it goes beyond the mind. It actually, its action is everywhere,
Yes.
even in
Not
beyond
only
the
intestine,
mind.
beyond intestine
Yeah.
it will go. Yes, clear. That is the thing. See, he's not simply given the name nirūha because it is very much hidden. It can be understood only through uhana process.
Okay.
Uha means with the karya, karana, prayojana, all the things studying only you can find out it has reached.
So that's how Ayurveda describes the function of nirūha, because it has the concept of vata.
Yeah.
If you don't have the concept of vata, you cannot understand how a thing that is being done in the intestine is going to be treating Parkinson, for example. It doesn't make any sense because it's not mainly physical in the sense of the intestine itself. It's through the
Whole
systemic
body it is entering, and wherever it has to act, it is acting. But you have entered that through here, and your immediate action is up to the intestine. But after that also, the medication reaches, and thus its karma. So it is only uhana. It is not technically told. It is only uhana.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
So I think you understood. Such statements are called nirvacana. So this normal person cannot understand. Sharira arohana, ajindya prabhava. What the person can understand, he cannot understand. Right? This is a person only who is going to practice nirūha vasti can understand. Other people cannot understand. Such definitions are called nirvacana. I hope you understood. Clear now?
But the nirvacanam here, is itself for the whole sentence or only for the usage
This
of
is only
nirūha?
for, only for that sentence. It is nirvacana. Clearing that sentence.
Okay, it's for the sentence.
Yeah,
sentence.
no doubt. Other one vyākhyāna, na? It will go another state. Understood? It can be either vyākhyāna or it can be either, tell me, vyākhyāna or that day you asked. When I told vyākhyāna, one more terminology used for that one. Which is that? Nirddeśa. You are turning paper, you see, nirddeśa.
Okay. Nirddeśa, remember what is this?
Yeah, almost looking like nirddeśa when vyākhyāna is saying. But vyākhyāna is not nirddeśa. Nirddeśa is whatever we told. Expand it into different. Side heading is called nirddeśa. Vyākhyāna is describing a particular subject matter in detail for the understanding is called vyākhyāna. Clear?
Okay. We can say that vyākhyāna doesn't have a uddesha. Because if it has a uddesha, it becomes a nirdeśa.
Vyākhyāna also will have a heading, but each one term in that one will be given description with its all aspects for there. But uddesha will be only the process of writing. There the vyākhyāna will not be there.
So let's give one example. So we are saying about the different types of vata, pitta and kapha in the body. Okay, this is the uddesha. Okay.
Shukrartavaste janmador vishayana vishakrami taisavasra pravadayo Neelamegha Samadhanam Samastasu Sreshtam. After that, there is an uddesha. Tantrayukti Lagushita Karasukshma Saravaniya. It is nirddeśa. Because they told that there are three doshas. This is only nirddeśa. They are not explaining what is ruksha and what is shita and what is khara. Nothing is explained.
Yes.
If under that itself he is giving that other giving what is ruksha and that is vyākhyāna.
So when we are reading the Hemari and he's giving the karma,
that is vyākhyāna. Arunadatta is vyākhyāna. Clear?
Yes.
But sometimes the author himself will give that vyākhyāna.
So if we have this example, the title is, we are going to talk about the different types of vata, pitta and kapha. Then we have a paragraph saying, there are several types of functions of vata, pitta and kapha. These are prana.
That is vyākhyāna. That is vyākhyāna.
No, this is going to be nirddeśa. And then we start pranavayu.
Yes.
And then we are specifying what we told in, then this is going to be vyākhyāna.
Clear? So nirddeśa only, the main heading will be subdivided into subheadings. That can be called as nirdeśa.
But it is not going from full details of it.
Each subheading, it is detail explained there itself the other, then it can be called as
vyākhyāna.
I hope you understood.
Clear?
Yes. So you got what is nirvacanam.
Yes.
It is only definition. Clear?
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, if he is explaining, again you have to put it under vyākhyāna. It cannot be nirvacana. Nirvacana is the briefest interpretation of the technical term or the principal term. That is nirvacana.
So when we were explaining about jaṅgala in that sentence of vāya bhūyishtam, this is...
He is giving there itself, in the body itself, vāda bhūyishtam.
Okay.
Yes. Note.
Okay. But in Patanjali mantra, that it's not coming now, but there is jaṅgala there. And sometimes jaṅgala also refers to jungle, right?
I'll tell you. The thing is, if you take the forest,
the mantra is coming, don't worry. I remember, but you can go.
The forest generally. In the forest, which dosha will be predominant?
In the forest, if it's very humid and hot, it's going to be pitta. Because in Brazil, we have a Amazonian rainforest that it's not tropical, but it's equatorial forest, and it's very humid and hot. So in these conditions, pitta is more predominant.
See, the forest itself divided into upavana, vana and jaṅgala.
Okay.
So the very thick with tall trees and
It's
etc.
upavana.
No, it is not upavana.
Okay.
Upavana is the outskirts of that.
Outskirts, okay.
There it will be
Jungle.
anupa.
Okay.
It will be anupa. Because there will be mud, water.
In the fringe.
Out range of the
Okay.
forest.
Okay.
You go one more step, there will be the trees which are not very tall, which are an average. There, as you told, pitta can be the possibility. There is a rainforest where the thing is different. But when you reach to the inside place, there will be very tall trees. Okay?
Yes.
And the water content will be very less.
Only in the trees.
Such places will be generally jaṅgala. So there which will be vāta dosha will be bhūyishtam.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't take it as simply jaṅgala is equal to forest. Forest itself can be divided into 3 stages. The outskirts part will be certainly kapaja, no doubt in that one, because there will be water. Just the beginning of the forest will be with the minimum, it's not very big trees, it's not bushy. Ayurveda will be bushy plants. After that, little bit larger plants you can see. But when you reach to the vāda predominant places, you can be.
That's very interesting.
It will be very long trees.
It's going to be the amount of water that is available in the soil or in the air.
So that is a division. So jungle in general it is forest, even though they are saying forest itself is having divisions. I hope you understood.
Yeah, because in the mantra of Patanjali that people of Ashtanga Yoga do in the beginning of the practice, there is jaṅgala there. And I believe that the proper meaning of interpretation of it is that people get lost in that place because you cannot see the sun properly and everything is very tall and you don't have how to make your
You cannot come back. Once you reach the jaṅgala, it will be very difficult for you to come back.
Or if you climb, but to climb it's very difficult, so it's not easy to have proper orientation there.
Because somewhat high tree means if you climb onto it, you can catch the root. But once you reach to the real jaṅgala desha, it will be very difficult for you to find it because you cannot climb onto the trees. The trees will be very high.
Yeah, that instance when Yudhishthira asked for one of them to climb the tree to see where there is water. There is not very tall trees, so that's not properly jaṅgala.
Up to that only the people will go. They will not enter into the thick forests.
And then in Mahabharata, this is the final part before they come back to the 1 year of...
True.
And when Yama says to Yudhishthira that he has accomplished...
And you know one thing? The real wild animals will live in the forest where the vāta is more. and they will come only to these two places, either for their food purpose or for their water purpose.
Because usually there are no rivers in the jungle. Because the trees are very strong and they take all the water that is in soil for them.
So for water only they are coming to this second and third stages of the forest. But some forests, they are not that much large in space. That is why all the three will be step by step. So the space will be very less. That's all. But still, the jaṅgala is the place, that is the innermost part of the forest where the long trees will be there. That place will be generally Vāta, no doubt. You call it as rainforest, but certainly that part of the forest will be Vāta. I hope you understood.
And the point is that there is no water available in the soil.
No doubt. Soil, there will not be river there. River will be only in the down part of the forest.
Interesting. That's why it's ruksha in the sense, because the humidity in the air is not ruksha, but the person cannot drink it. The humidity in the air, so it gets thirst there. Interesting.
Come on, next one. See, why that jaṅgala is called? Upper part of the soil will not have water content, so everything that which grow over will be, upper part will be vāta predominant.
The water is going to be all inside the trees. And
either inside the tree or in the very deep of
deep.
that. So upper part you will not get. So automatically
You're going to be thirsty.
Yeah,
so that's why when you're reading about Ayurveda, it makes a lot of sense now.
Come.
32. Should we move on?
Nirvacana is over. Clear now?
Yes.
So you have written the meaning also?
Yes.
So in nirūha, if you want, you can write. The term nirūha is defined as? The term nirūha is defined as the process of vasti in which the medicine spreads all over the body. That which is difficult to logically interpret, but because of the prabhava and it cleans all over the body parts. So they are using the prefix ni, prefix nihi along with the term uha to be understood, or the process of understanding after seeing the
This sandhi that is going to be the visarga.
Visarga sandhi.
It's going to be only visarga sandhi.
Yeah.
And ha you will
Nihi
change
plus
to ro. Yes.
Nihi plus the term uha in bracket, which means understanding the process of the action after the results are being observed and critically analyzed. Remoteness is the meaning. Remoteness. I hope you understood remoteness now.
Remoteness to nirūha.
Nirūha, actually remoteness. Remoteness means, you know what is the meaning of remoteness?
Yes. It's a Latin word.
Remote village, we'll see. It will be very difficult. There is no prakasha. You have to think logically and you have to reach that.
Okay.
I hope you understood. Next one. After Nirvacana.
So
Sambhava.
this is going to be
Sambhava. Or Samshaya.
this is
Samshaya. No, not that. Samshaya is over. After Nirvacana. Below.
No, we are here.
Huh.
Page Page
See,
28.
niyoga, it
Okay.
will be there. Nirvacana niyoga.